stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Yeah, if you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Leading off the inning, Carson Hanna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, James looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. This is skied into short left center. Ballard trying to get there. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Carson Hanna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Here you go. Find the ball. Find the ball.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
At the plate, Kent Harris, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Pena. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great work to do it.
Stepping in, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. Ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Now in the box, Kent Harris. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Standing in, Gino Carrasco. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Stepping up now, Ruben Welsh. Runner in scoring position with two gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think.
Striding in, Darren James, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kayuri Maya. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
James comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping into the box, Andy Schweitzer. He singled his last time up. Newsom, the runner at second with 1 away. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Carrasco is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ruben Welsh. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now to the plate, Ramon Ramirez. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Kent Harris. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here. No. Standing in, Darren James. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Blue Wahoos posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Keuri Mea earns win number 7 on the season. Kevin Shackelford closes the door for the save, his 13th. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Come on.
Salgado has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Charlie Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The game's future stars are on display. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Riding in once again, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kent Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
3-0 pitch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance. Elliott Cornell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Tom Romero. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And he is in there. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, after this infield hit right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. To short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Ruben Welsh. 1 out, nobody on.
Ruben Welsh.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is in pursuit, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Darren James will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. James takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Ready for another shot now, Rich Olson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. James is after it. He's there and records the first down.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Mississippi jumped out. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Ozzy Arojo, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Salgado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Four.
James has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Carrasco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. The Wahoos are on top, 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Here comes the 1-0. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. James, just 18 years old, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
The 2-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Olsen has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Darren James. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, Darren James. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Here it comes on 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Olsen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with it.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in. Brian Saito will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium. Focus.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ramon Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ramirez.
Got him. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First baseman, Ken Harris.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. So striding forward now, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. James, just 18 years old, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mendoza is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Darren James.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-0 home. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now to the plate, Ramon Ramirez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ramirez.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Mendoza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Gary Porter. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
That's lifted the other way out to left. James moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Digging in now, Connor Acho. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has.
At the plate, Tom Nah, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it up.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Grounded softly to the right. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesus Rosario. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jack Shartner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James moving in, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up.
Now batting, the shortstop, Steve.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steve Ferreira earns his 8th victory of the season. Brian Saito was only able to. And we pick this game up with the bases empty and a run already in the inning. So digging in now, Darren James. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So 1-1. Line towards center field. Snow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left.
Now pitching for
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-1 is the final tonight. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. McGrath moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting. Digging in, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-1 home. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping into the box, Steve Ullman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now batting, Jesus Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of here.
In now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's safe. Digging in, Kent Harris. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think that steal attempt was all about.
Leading off for the Shuckers, catcher.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. James is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Gary Porter. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James sprinting after it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Ready for another chance? Jack Shartner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in once again, Jesus Rosario. They're going to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the shows come. Arthur Lofton will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kent Harris. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Runner back safely. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in the switch hitter, Esteban Cuevas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tapped down the line. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 1 run on. Striding in, Ray Snow. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping into the box, Steve Ullman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Striding in once again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. Ready once again, Jack Shartner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was.
Leading off for the Shuckers, third baseman, Tom Knott.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. High in the air out to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And as we welcome you into the ballgame, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Settling in now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Killian Quick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Digging in and looking for more, Esteban Cuevas. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, They string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 2-2. Right side, hit hard. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete James. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of it. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win.